Good morning, day 186, cooking down the freezer, refrigerator, and working pantry. Yep, we're back at it. Back from the mini vacation and back to purging and cleaning and cooking. So I watered my front garden today and everything is just lush and beautiful. But it's going to be 95 today, so I think I'm going to have to actually water twice because it doesn't take long for your potted plants to just wilt and die. So after all that work, I certainly don't want that to happen. So gardening in pots has its challenges. The pots don't hold their water like it would in the ground, but it's doable, and you have to feed them more often. So I'm still looking for an easy fertilizer because I don't want to drag around a big heavy watering can. I don't want to do that. I know there's the liquid fertilizer. You have also the applicators that you can use with Miracle Grow, but that entails unscrewing your hose nozzle and then they start to leak, so I don't like that idea either. So I guess the dry fertilizer is probably the best idea for me. I know a lot of people use the fertilizer in a watering can, but that gets kind of heavy after a while. And as you get older, that's not an easy thing to drag around. So again, I'm thinking about future me and what I can do to make life easier. So what do you guys use for fertilizer, and is it easy, or do you have to do a lot of mixing? What's your preferred dry fertilizer? I really would like to know, because we can all share great ideas on this channel. So 95 is a little bit too hot for me, so I'll probably at the peak of the day be inside doing some purging and looking around at things. The donation people are coming today. I don't have a whole lot that I'm donating. I have a small box, but I do have an older TV that is still in perfect working order. I asked everybody in the family, nobody wanted it. It's not a smart TV, it's just a regular, it's a flat panel TV. It's not one of those big old clunkers, but nobody wanted it, and it has a beautiful picture, so I thought I would donate it, and somebody else might be able to get good use out of it. And I know you can get Fire boxes and Roku boxes, but I have no place for it at my house, so I'm going to pass it on to somebody else. So I'm not sure what's for breakfast this morning. I'm thinking that breakfast pizza from Blue Sky. I think that's probably what it'll be, because that's really tasty. So, but we'll see. So I'm going to go water in the back, and then I'll see what the day brings. All right, my friends, I'll be back in a little bit. Lots of leftover tomatoes. A lot of these, like these, were all from store-bought tomatoes. They were heirloom tomatoes, but I really don't have enough pots to plant all these in. So we'll see. I'm trying to give some away. My container garden. Here I have pak choy. It's already starting to bolt, so I better harvest these. I have kohlrabi here. I have kohlrabi there, and onions. I have lots of onions. There's my Meyer lemon, which of course will have to go inside in the winter. And I have lots of tomatoes. This is my grapevine, and lots of tomatoes. Here I have zucchini starting to come up, and peppers and onions. My chard is doing beautifully. I have some raspberries starting to come in. My peppers. And I planted beans about a week and a half ago. They're all coming up. I have kale back there and a couple of eggplants. So you can grow a lot in containers, and it does pretty well. I have some broccoli here. That's starting to go to seed too. It's starting to bolt. It's getting too hot for broccoli. But yep, you can grow a lot of food in containers. So if you have the space, you might want to think about growing some of your own food. Now over here, this is very shady. So I don't know how well this is going to do. I just planted seeds here. I don't have much luck with radishes. They don't form bulbs. They just stay leaves and get leggy. So probably not enough sun. I have some lettuces coming up though, and a little bit of salad burnet, unless it's weeds, because I have a lot of cottonwood here that just produces tons of cottonwood trees. Here I have parsley is doing fine in the shade. I have more lettuce, and this hole has been dug about like daily. I don't know who's digging in there, but they're looking for something. So that's not doing too well. I planted chives there. But my basil is coming up and it's doing well. More chives there, not doing well. I have some spinach here that's doing okay. This is the Bloomsdale. This Palco spinach didn't do anything. And the Malabar is just kind of sitting there. This was some Thai spinach, and it's not so good. A lot of beets came up, but again, they don't form a bulb. So I guess this is too shady for beets. And then I had planted arugula here, but that didn't do well. So, like I said, this is very shady over here. And we'll see what grows. All right, there is a tour of some of my container garden. The rest of it is pretty much flowers, and they're doing well. So this is my backyard. Big difference from in the spring when there's no leaves or anything happening. So then I have an herb garden over here. These are all herbs and just more flowers. Lots of flowers. All right. That's it. Okay, let's see what's for brunch. Day 186. So I know what I'd like to have. This is the leftovers from Blue Sky. I'm going to have that. And I had to stop at Mark's for a couple things. And they had the Impossible sausage again. But this time they had the bratwurst. So I picked up some of that. $7.49. That's almost $2 a sausage, but I don't eat them that often, so that'll last me a while. So, all right, that's what I'm having for breakfast today. Quick and easy. So I will meet you at the stove. Okay, well, this is the way I like to heat up pizza. And since this is a breakfast pizza, this is what it looks like. And it's got scrambled eggs. It has onions, mushrooms, green peppers. Then it has hollandaise, and then it has mozzarella or Italian cheese. So how I heat up pizza, I just zap it for a little tiny bit in the microwave. And then I stick it in the frying pan with a little butter. And that crisps up the bottom and keeps it from getting soggy. And this is really tasty. And I would love to recreate this, and I will one of these times when I have a taste for it. So I'm going to cover the pan so that the cheese melts. Alright. And I just have these silicone lids, and I got 3 of them at one time, and they're really nice. Alright. Well, that's what I'm having for breakfast today. I know it's nothing epic, nothing that I'm cooking, but it's going to be tasty. So when I went to Mark's, I bought the sausages. I wanted to get some buns to go with it. I can't believe the price of hamburger and hot dog buns. They're like $3 for a pack. You used to get them for 99 cents. This is just absolutely awful. I don't know how anybody can afford decent food. So anyway, I took Lizzie for a hairdo. She's at the spa. She wasn't happy, and the other 2 aren't happy. Of course, as soon as I come home, they're looking for her, like, hey, didn't you forget somebody? So I'm just here at home waiting for them to call me, and I hadn't taken them. They were overdue. Bandit's going tomorrow, and they were really overdue. Their nails were too long, and so I feel kind of bad about that, but they have a sign up too that says our prices have gone up, and I was paying about $50 as it is per dog, and yep. So anyway, I don't know where this is going to end, but hopefully it's not going to be one of those 10-year things. And we're already in a recession. I mean, they don't like to say that, but we are. But I hope it doesn't go south and go into a depression. That would just be depressing. All right, I'm going to finish this up and I'll be back. Okay, so here we have it, brunch, day 186. Cheese is all melted, and the bottom of this is nice and crunchy. So, if you've never tried it, try heating up your pizza that way. It's almost better than fresh. So let me give this a taste. I know what it tastes like. And it's yummy. Doesn't that look good? So you can put any kind of cheese sauce on here that you want. You can make it Mexican flavor. I don't know what they use for the crust, but in my opinion it's almost like a biscuit crust instead of a pizza crust. Really tasty. You can put any toppings on it. Alright, well, I will be back later. Okay, it's time for dinner, day 186. So let's see what we have. Well, I still have some chicken nuggets and homemade pizza from Naan Bread. I still have a couple pieces of the breakfast pizza. But I'm not in the mood for pizza. I'm pizzaed out. But I have these Priano mushroom tortellini. I think I'm going to cook these up, but I think I want to make them into a cold pasta salad. All right. I think I'm going to have that. And then I think I'm going to have one of these brats, the Impossible brats that I got at Mark's. All right. I will meet you at the stove. Okay, well, while I'm waiting for my water to boil, these brats, the Impossible brats, now the last ones I had were the mild Italian sausage, so this is what they had. So these have 13 grams of protein, no cholesterol. Again, they were not cheap, $7.49, but this is 4 meals for me because there's 4 sausages in here. One link has 230 calories. And you can cook them on the gas grill, skillet or griddle, or you can bake them in the oven. All right, so there we have that. And I'm going to cook these up. I'm going to use a skillet. And this is what they look like. Not much different than any other plant-based sausage. So they smell garlicky. They smell really good. All right, so I'm going to cook these up, cook up my pasta, and I'll be back. All right, I'm frying the Impossible bratwurst in a little tiny bit of butter. So I'm going to brown these up. And I cooked my pasta. Make sure you don't overcook it or it'll fall apart. Like my phone just did. Okay, we're not professional videographers. Alright, so I'm going to let these cool off and then I'm going to add some Italian dressing to those. In the meantime, my sausages will cook and I'll be back shortly. Alright, so here I have my pasta. I added this dressing while it was still warm, and then I also added some Parmesan and Romano cheese. And today I'm going to eat this warm, but if you're going to make a salad out of this, I'd recommend cutting up some onions, maybe some celery and peppers, and tomorrow I'll eat the rest of this cold. Alright, so I have a hoagie bun here instead of a hot dog bun because these sausages are on the large side. So I'm going to put a sausage in here, a brat. And I have some cheese on top of there. Or on the bun. So this will melt the cheese. And then I'm just going to add some mustard and ketchup. And you just put on the toppings you like. This would be good with some relish, mustard, ketchup. If you like mayo on your hot dog, whatever you like. But this is how I'm going to eat it today, whatever kind of mustard you like. I have dill right now. You guys know I like the dill mustard, but you know, yellow mustard, Grey Poupon, whatever your favorite is. Alright, I have a little bit of cucumber here, just with salt and pepper. And I have some cut up onion here. That's going on the hot dog too. Chloe's got something to say in there. Alright. So there we have it, dinner, day 186. Let me give this a taste. I haven't tried the bratwurst. Okay, I'm going to try the pasta. It's really good with the Italian dressing on it. Now I still had a little bit of a Alfredo sauce left. I could have put that on there, but I wanted something more like a pasta salad. So let me try the Impossible bratwurst. It looks good. That's very tasty. I like this and the Italian version equally well. So, alright, I'm going to eat my dinner. And in the meantime, I would like to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself, be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.